Hey everyone, today I've got my Like a Boss movie review. Two friends start a business until they are in the clutches of a power-hungry businesswoman. Can this movie still end well? So as far as the story goes, I honestly, going into this movie, I didn't have a lot of high hopes based off of what I saw, and after watching it, I was not exactly impressed with everything that was going on. And there is a scene in this movie that happens about 6 minutes in, and I was just absolutely disgusted by it. I always am willing to give certain movies a chance. This one scene was just tasteless, and I was shocked that anyone with a full brain bothered to go see this movie in the first place, unless, they already expected what was to come out of this movie, because I definitely wanted to see it end. It was the type of movie that made me feel like I was being sent mixed messages throughout, because the overall message of the movie was trying to create this message of empowerment of some sort, and in the wake of all of these pro-women, female-led films, I thought that this one greatly misses the mark at showcasing women's empowerment and feeling beautiful on the inside instead of giving in to being superficial on the outside. And it has these two women who are trying to start their own beauty company, then it just turns out to be this huge clown-like mess. Now, as far as the casting goes, you've got Rose Byrne and Tiffany Haddish, who are known for choosing a lot of comedic roles, and of course this movie to them probably was no exception. I've loved Rose Byrne in movies such as Bridesmaids and Spy, and to see her here, I thought that, she did a pretty good job in this movie, so there's nothing against, her acting, or even Tiffany Haddish for that matter. I think Tiffany Haddish is funny as hell. She is absolutely hilarious, and of course I've seen her in other comedic roles where I absolutely die laughing. And I thought that their chemistry was also really well done, because they're supposed to be these two friends, of course, and you definitely see that play off well on screen until Salma Hayek comes in, who plays this over-the-top boss bitch with ridiculous antics, was also the same person that Rose Byrne and Tiffany Haddish were Shark Tank pitching their company idea to. And I'm thinking, really? Did she must have liked her character, because I've never seen her really play a character like this before. But I just think all the power to you, but this really did nothing for her on screen. I was kind of annoyed by her character by the end of the movie, and even the other side characters were pointless to watch on screen. Even if I did recognize some of the actors, really just didn't move the plot along at all, and there were already problems with the plot altogether. However, the things that I liked about this movie was that I only laughed a few times, because some of the jokes actually were amusing to me. So I wouldn't say the movie was all around bad, but it was still pretty bad. So this is a bad love review contender, because, for all that is good in this world, why did this movie feel like it was going to resonate well with audiences? Of course it is a chick flick, of course women are going to see this movie, but it is not a great movie for women to watch. There are plenty of movies out there that women could feel inspired by, instead of almost to the point of feeling insulted while watching this movie. And I've seen a lot of poor movies with women in it that just really does nothing in this day and age. So that's why this movie was just not, it wasn't well made. So the things that I didn't really like about this movie was that while some scenes did make me laugh, there were plenty, and I mean plenty of cringe-worthy moments to go around. I really didn't find this movie to be overall funny. My reaction to most of what I saw was, I couldn't believe what I saw. I mean, I almost didn't want to finish watching this movie, and it tried too hard to be this standout comedy when really it's just like all the other ones I've seen recently, and I just feel like it didn't really add much to anything. And of course, it had many scenes put in this movie made only for shock value alone. There are scenes that really do want to make you throw up, and I just don't feel like, how is this appealing at all to anybody? So overall, I would say that this movie definitely was a disappointment to me. I can't stress enough that I just did not like it whatsoever. So I would not be recommending this movie to anyone. I honestly think there are more girl comedies and chick flicks out there that are far better than this. Like I mentioned before, I would rather see Bridesmaids. So I would give this 1.5 hearts on the heart rate scale. So let me know in the comments what you guys thought of Like a Boss. And as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got movie reviews, movie updates, come back every week for a Chill Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. And I will see you guys later.